everybody, back with a new episode of The X-Files. Last episode, which was completely out of order, we know, but you really liked it, and I was just annoyed that we were watching the wrong video.
Yeah, and I think that tainted your...
It did, but I appreciated what they were doing.
It was very hackers,
very
yourself. 90s.
Yeah. Very like, what will Y2K bring?
Yeah.
Like guessing the future.
It's so fun.
I know.
And it's just very of its time, which is like a nice little...
Super dated.
Yeah.
So we're finally watching Schizogeny, which was episode 9.
And what? Oh, we're 13? We're only 4 off.
Yeah. So I got a whole new file, so hopefully...
Oh, 13.
We've got to watch 9 and then 13.
Okay.
Today.
What a mess.
What a mess.
Fortunately, none of those were...
Yeah, thankfully they were all monster of the week.
Kind of...
Very, very fortuitous, but we probably would have been super confused.
Oh, yeah.
Had it not worked out that way.
We would have realized it sooner, but she would have been even more.
So I'm still annoyed. And I'm not positive how I'm going to post them, but we'll see. So we've pondered the name Schizogeny for so long now.
During Kill Switch, they said Kill Switch, and Shelly was like...
fuming. Okay, well, let's see what this fucking episode is. Here we go.
You think this is why I wake up and go to work every day, so you can sit around on your ass?
Yeah.
What did I do? Fine, I'll put it away. Phil.
Ultimate Gen
No way.
X kid.
You'll finish the job. Now.
What is...
Oh, God! I was worried about that.
Get away from me now!
You think the video game did something to him?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, he's seen stuff.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
It's quicksand?
Oh, my God.
Are you trying to help?
No.
You're like, oh, Dad, I'm trying so hard.
It looked like he was pushing me.
12 pounds, 9 ounces.
All that came out of his stomach?
Ew.
Most
Ew.
of it, the small amount in his lungs is what killed him.
How a 6'4", 250-pound man was buried alive in less than 5 minutes by a 16-year-old kid whose classmates lovingly referred to as dorkweed.
He said dick.
He did. I saw his lips.
Phil could be stern, just like his own father was to him.
He seemed
But I never saw him raise his hand.
emotionally abusive.
Yeah.
When I saw him, his hazelnut orchard was hit with a blight.
The blight is like, it looks bloody.
And the kid
Bloody
found
blight.
it back.
Is that what she told you?
Well, not in so many words. Actually, she won't admit to any abuse in the house. Maybe once he sucked down a mouthful of mud, it turned his esophagus into a siphon. And with his head pushed down, it filled all of his passages like a gas can.
It's awful. Wait, but that guy, is it the father?
No, the father's dead. Hello? What, do you think there'd be a ghost in this show or something? All the 90s
I'll
hair.
kill you too, huh?
Does this kind of thing really happen?
Some kid got a knife fight after school.
Oh, for real? I just mean the, like, overt bullying.
I'm gonna go with probably.
Yeah.
Bobby once spilt a glass of milk at dinner. For the next 2 weeks, he was forced to eat in the cellar. No table, no chair, no light. Sometimes he was left down there until the following morning.
Why wasn't he removed from the home?
You see, there are all sorts of crimes. Not just the ones you might find reason to investigate.
You make it sound like a justification. Like Bobby did it. No, I don't think he did.
Did you?
I think you did.
I mean, that's where he's going.
I know, but it's just such a weird, like...
Because she has mud on her shoe? It's a muddy town.
It rained 400 inches or whatever.
It's just a friend.
Just a pappy killer.
I'm doing what's right for you.
Just shut up!
Uh-oh. Was that like tree branches? The blight.
Did Sam Raimi direct this? Did he?
So it's the blight has...
I love that. It's in the tree.
Yeah.
And he tripped on the root. It full on is Evil Dead.
From what they put together, they've all but concluded he was pushed out the window.
Pushed out.
The most important
Then
thing
what is this?
is that you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable,
This lady
that's
must be
all.
involved somehow.
Then I don't want you to answer.
She a witch.
Okay.
Blight in their cross.
Because she's heard all of their childhood trauma, she's like, let's do something.
Can I have a moment?
Definitely outside of her scope of practice.
How are they going to convict her for that?
Have you asked her what happened?
Isn't that your job?
We gather that she had a fight with her father over Bobby Rich.
Well, it doesn't surprise me.
The paint on the mullions is cracked on the outside, not on the inside here.
Classic Clue. Classic
I don't
detective
understand.
Can't y'all wait till after class?
I need to ask you to come
Work.
with
With a
us,
comb
please.
in his hand. He's living for this reputation.
Yeah,
I'm a murderer.
What's gonna fuck with me now?
I murdered parents. I murdered pappies.
And I'll murder yours too.
A little bit of bark.
Evidence. Of what?
Thanks. Everyone's so snarky today.
I think he's scared enough as it is.
Stop it!
Where are you going?
That was the therapist?
Yeah.
So are we going with, we think she... That's cool looking. Do we think she's like a green witch?
Hey, Scully, is this demonstration of boyish agility turning you on at all?
A little bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy.
I take care of the trees.
Scully?
You carry an axe around then.
20 years ago, this happened.
20 years ago.
What causes this?
A very bad man.
Bad man. Bad pappies? Like collectively?
Ew. Oh, that would feel so gross. I'd be pissed.
A little Snoop. She's just like you. Where is she?
What's
I
happening?
have no idea.
Miss Matthews, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
My father, he died 20 years ago.
You're under rather curious
Her
circumstances.
dad? Her
20
pappy?
years
Body was
ago.
pulled from the mud of an orchard.
20 years ago, when the trees were bleeding the last time.
I'm sorry, I was just a young girl.
According to the orchard men, your father's death brought about the end of a blight affecting the trees.
Look, my father was a powerful man, and powerful men are prone to inspire this kind of
Yeah, so
fantasy.
that's why she's killing
Don't
all
tell me
those
you've been taken
dudes.
in by it too. Is
Sacrifices?
Lisa still staying
So
with
it'll
you?
end this
No,
blood.
she's not. She's gone to her aunt's.
No, she was in her house.
What? She's lying. Thought you were helping her.
And weren't there somebody's shoes
Yeah,
down?
it looked like legs.
Without a court order, it won't be admissible.
I'm not expecting it to be.
Excuse me, this doesn't seem legal
It's
even in the least.
not.
Also, did he just fully dig up a grave?
It looks shallow. What the fuck?
Yeah, what legs are those?
Her dad? Back from the grave?
She's gone to the bus station.
She has, but it was all arranged.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
What are you doing down there?
Is that really how you react?
It'll be okay. I'm gonna call the police.
No, you're gonna die. Oh no, what did she do wrong?
She made me.
What did he say?
She who?
That they're Karen.
Karen.
Karen lied about all of the abuse.
She made me,
You're a loser! You understand me? I wish you had never been born! You're ruining my life!
She's like projecting her abuse.
Yes. I mean, no doubt all that shit happened to her. But
Yeah.
to like force it on her
But and look what she's doing to her.
patients? Exactly what happened to her.
I wish you were dead.
She's possessed by her father. Is her dad's body down there?
Probably. Oh.
Awful. No wonder she wanted out of there so
No
badly.
roots.
Uh-oh. You better be careful. She got crazy tree powers.
Damn, these tree towers. Oh, I'm so glad he dug.
Oh.
I need to see Bobby.
I'm sorry,
No.
Bobby's not here.
He's in danger.
Get away from here, please.
I mean, he might be.
Bobby!
He's not here.
Don't see. Nightmare. Oh my god, you're both under there.
Yeah, we got Smolder in there quick.
Accent.
Oh.
Karen is dead.
Coates Grove authorities conducted a detailed examination of the soil and root composition in the Rich family orchard, but could not explain what pulled Karen Matthews' body into the Michigan mud. What happened to Karen Matthews in the orchard that night was a release. Release for a victim who, unable to face up to her own past, was finally consumed by it.
Mulder, you should probably take something from that.
Okay. I'm going to give overall visuals 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Plot? Oh, God.
There were some pretty good, like, twists that I appreciated, but it was a little convoluted.
Yeah.
In the most recent season of Always Sunny, Dee gets stuck in a bog. It's hilarious. Okay, so let's break it down. Did she know her father died 20 years ago?
So her father died 20 years ago. 3 years ago, her father's body was pulled.
3 years ago?
Yeah, they said that.
Okay.
And then I think that once that happened, he possessed her and she started to work on the kids.
Right, but I don't think, like, she was possessed the whole time. I think he was probably, like...
No, yeah.
Because, like, during the sessions, I don't think it was him. It was her seeing victims in them.
Yes, I guess.
But it was...
But that's what brought it back up,
Yeah.
I guess.
But, like, she even stated when she was talking to them that she was trying to get them to break the cycle of violence, but she herself couldn't.
Yeah. But she was definitely had him. He was being channeled.
But I was right at the beginning of the episode. I was like, I don't know if he was trying to kill his dad. He wasn't.
Yeah.
He was trying to save him.
Yeah.
But they did make it look pretty ambiguous, which was cool.
And then the tree savior guy.
Yeah.
Just in the trees.
He just knew.
Walking around in the trees. With
I bet
knives
he
all the
had
time.
a previous relationship with his father.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's always out in the nature. He probably, like, feel the changes.
Really kind of just convoluted, though.
Sure.
Just overall,
Sure.
did she have powers or was it just him who had powers? And there was a blight previously.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the blight is a metaphor.
It is a metaphor, but what came first? The blight or his death?
I think,
No, his death stopped the blight.
Yeah, it's a little.
A little all over the place.
Yeah. It's not a little perfectly wrapped package, which it never is, but sometimes it's nice to have that if you're trying to.
Yeah, and I do like how it ties into Mulder himself. He's constantly in the past trying to, like, reconcile the shit that happened to him. So it's a good message. I don't know if he'll take it to heart. I don't think he'll ever stop his relentless pursuit. But
Hopefully, there's another episode in an orchard.
it was great
In a
looking.
misty orchard.
It was great looking.
And you can't tell me that they didn't take some Evil Dead.
They did, absolutely. Absolutely they did. Yeah, I mean, I thought the performances were good.
Yeah, the performances were good.
This was definitely
The
a
kids were
Mulder
good.
episode.
Yeah.
Scully wasn't in it hardly a lot. But this really has much to do about Mulder, so it makes sense. Yeah. Decent. Finally watched it. Oh my god.
Yes, finally.
Now we can henceforth
Back on track.
episode 13 is next. And hopefully everything's labeled correctly and this will never happen again. So, decent episode. Although, I mean, I even though it doesn't all kind of square, I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it was good overall. I liked it overall. Just there's just always questions. So
Always
it's not
questions.
really worth.
I know you're like trying to figure it
Comparing
out, and it's like, oh, I don't know if you can.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a losing battle, but still, look good. Characters we'd seen before. I always love when we can recognize people
Yeah.
because they're all babies.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is good. Good.
Although Ginger Snaps, I think is the name of the movie. I think it was in the late 90s, so she wasn't much older.
Mm.
I think she was probably like.
Do you remember the Buffy episode that Chad Lindbergh is in? It's first season. I Robot You, Jane. Oh, and so the video games was nothing.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon.